Hi, this is dental assistant tutor Teresa here, and I like to take this time because I finally got my Google AdSense in the mail, and this is going to verify my address so they can send payment to me. I have created websites. Some of you guys are aware of them: the dentalindex.weebly.com and then the dentalindexjunior.weebly.com. I am a dental instructor, so I have created websites to help future dental assistants, but you can make a website about cooking, um, hobbies, something you're going through, divorce, getting married, having a child, whatever you have a passion for, you can create a website for. And this can be done when you're off work or if you're a dentist and you already have a website, most likely to advertise your practice. Well, I hope you have AdSense connected to that website. Whoever created your website should have added AdSense so you would have revenue coming in. Okay. They were going to send you a code kind of like this. You open it up and you enter it once you get it. Right now, I want to show you real quick the ads that you might get when you start your AdSense. So you're under Google AdSense, and I have unreview ads that people want to put these ads onto my website. You have Black Friday sales, download PDF. I have dentists that want to advertise on my websites. I have a free dental advice website that dentists recommend their office at. So they bid onto my website. Who's gonna pay the most will be put on my website. So you can click on certain ones to review them. You can block certain ones. You have control of the ads that you want on your website. And what you do is you mark them all as review because it's best. And a lot of people, if your website is doing really well and you're getting a lot of views, you will get plenty of ads listed. If they look at your website and they don't feel like there's enough to put on there, enough contact, they won't approve you just yet. And AdSense will tell you have to make a few changes. They tell you what changes you have to make, and then they'll approve you. So here you go. I'm gonna mark these as review. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark them all as review. Okay, and I have more popping up, but I'll come back to them to add them up. Look at that, PayPal. A lot of people use PayPal, so it just keeps on going, and all these ads will be uploaded to my website. Now, to go to this, I'm gonna go to my homepage, and this is for my website, what it's just starting to make. Okay, 1682, and it's not a lot, but it started off for the longest time with just pennies. So but the more views you get, the more people click on your links, you'll be making money, and you have reports. Okay, it says verify your billing address. So when you sign up for AdSense and you get one of these, you're gonna go ahead and verify it. And this is my very first time doing it because I just started these websites to help everybody out. I'm going to go ahead and enter my PIN. And you have 3 attempts. And then you click submit. And it does its thing. So it's doing its thing. And your billing address has been verified. It's just like that. And you can go under reports. The little Google ball shows up right there. And it shows you what websites, what pages on your website is making money. Um, 790, 461, 490. I mean, all this adds up. I have tried so many different ways to help dentists and dental assistants because I've done this for 30 years. And I know there are times that we all struggle. I know there were times that my bosses have struggled. There was a doctor that I loved working for, and I've done everything to help bring up the practice, but he just still couldn't afford a raise for me. And eventually I had to leave because it's about the income. We love taking care of patients. We love our work family, but it's coming to a time where things are getting harder, things are costing more. With everything going on with California, with the avocados being gone, everything's going to be priced up. So I'm making this YouTube channel to help dental professionals make that extra income. Please utilize it. It will take so much stress off if your assistant can actually afford to maybe go out to eat for lunch every day and just have time with the girls. Not all assistants can afford to do that because their income goes to taking care of bills and everything else. And that's just by making a website of your own of something fun that you like to do. And you can do just upload blogs every few days, and that will keep it current. Um, if you're a dentist and you have your dental practice website, don't forget you can add Google AdSense. You can not only just add Google AdSense, if you're a dentist, please listen. You sell dental products through your dental supply chain company. Make sure you go on Amazon, sign up to be affiliate with them. You can utilize ClickBank, utilize them, and they have products that you can put on there that your patients can buy through your website and you make a commission. Um, there's just so many ways that you can make extra income. I've mentioned about writing books. I wrote a few myself. And why I have you on here, I'm going to help you with this because this will be the last video I'm going to go over about making extra income because I really got to get back to teaching dental assisting. Um, so what I'm gonna do is, and I have Weebly. Weebly is awesome, and I've left the link there, and it's free. If you don't have the money assistance out there to start off with a website, use the free one, and you will still make money off of it. If you're a dentist and you have the money, pay the subscription for the Weebly. That is going to be shown further, and you'll get more views, which will increase everything else with the analytics with Google. And if you want to put the SEO underneath your website, and SEO are words that they can like type up and figure out how they're going to find you, go to Google Trend. Google Trend are keywords that you can type in to see how much it's being searched and then use that for your SEO. Now, I was going to go to the books. So I'm click on Amazon Kindle. And I have radiology practice exam and activity, dental affairs wide open, break-in. That's a juicy one there because I use real experiences because that is an issue that we also have in the dental field. So I kind of put myself out there with that one. Don't judge. And then radiology practice exam activity for anybody who's learning dental assisting and need that, how to advance your career, more ideas with that. Clinical notes. Do you know a lot of schools don't teach clinical notes and exactly what to write down? So this is like almost all the procedures in there. You can even view it on Kindle for free if you have Kindle. Actually, all these books you can view on Kindle, especially if you're an assistant, you're switching jobs and they have Dentrix or EagleSoft, or you're a DDS thinking about switching to these programs. You can check these out for free on Amazon Kindle if you already have the subscription to that. If not, you can just purchase it off there. And same with the hard copy. I even wrote a kid's book about bullying. I mean, there's just so many things you can type about, write about, and then you go under reports, and that's my bookshelf. Bookshelf is everything that I have on there. Takes a minute. Okay, so under reports, do. You got, it's taken forever, of course. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. So under Kindle Direct Publishing, I have my historical reports. It shows you, units that have been paid for, and books ordered. The ebook, because once you make a book, now this is how you type up a book, okay? Take note, because there's a lot of great dentists out there that can, if you have patient consent or you just have their profile picture of their teeth, you can put a book of your work that you've done and have it, actually made. Or here's a better idea: you can take photos of the patient, as long as it's 25 pages. You can upload a book, and you can upload your pictures that you've done and talk about dentistry, or you can talk about golfing for that matter, whatever you enjoy. And it has to have a minimum of 25 pages. You'll upload it to Google, um, PDF file under your Gmail. Everybody has Gmail these days for their cell phones. If you go under Gmail and you look down, you have documents. You can type up your book. And if you can't spell, people, don't worry. You got Google. Research it, spell check it, and then upload it very easily. And I have that video already on this channel for you to do that. So you have that. This is just mainly about the reports. But anyway, getting back to it, you can do that. And then and if you're a school watching this, you can do some books. It's totally up to you. Prior month royalties. Let's see here. That's not giving me what I want. Sales dashboard. It shows you everything. Okay, someone just read 66 pages. Right now, I'm at 73.38 for the month, and it's only November 4th. So I'm telling you guys, this is extra income. Now, I probably would be making more if it wasn't just about teeth. Teeth don't sell very well, just so you know. When you're talking about dentistry, that doesn't sell very well. But cookbooks, I'm sure you have some family recipes you would like to upload in a cookbook. That will help you guys. But you can watch your revenue increase that way for your practice or for yourself. Now, let me get back to one thing. When you go to the Amazon, you go to Amazon Associates, Site Striper, and here you can click on there and find dental products, find cooking products. Well, I have to log on, and just upload it to your website. It's totally up to you. That's another way of making extra money. Another way is, I just uploaded a video recently and I actually went back to edit it. I found out that I can go and add more, so I will be adding more for sure to my lectures. I have a lecture on teachable.com. I will leave the link below. I also have it on my last video, the link. And what you do is you click on it and you subscribe, and it's everything about how to be a dental instructor, or if you think about becoming a dental assistant, there's another one. But to be a dental instructor, a lot of assistants will love to do this. A lot of assistants want to make extra money. And this is another form that I've mentioned, like the books and everything else. But this one, it's just good all the way around, wholesome, because you're training people to be able to have a career, and you're utilizing the practice you already own. And you can do it on your off days, those slow months in October or June. We all know there's slow months throughout the year when it comes to dental practices. And that's when you can utilize those chairs and keep them warm. And you can use a model to do the fillings, because you're not going to want to teach at an office with your patients that are trusting you to do a good job. You don't want to have a new assistant sitting there. How do you place the suction tip? So what you do is you take a model, you lay it on the dental chair, okay, and you demonstrate. And if you don't want to do it DDS because you've done it all week, the assistant has watched you time and time again, and she can play roll you, and because it's not a real patient, they can play roll you, and the new person, the student that has paid you to take the course, okay, Your instructor is your assistant who you pay more than you do as a regular assistant. At least pay her 25, 30, 35 an hour because you can make at least 3,000 to 17,000 per student that walks in your practice. And you can do it on Fridays when you're off. If you're off on Wednesdays or Mondays, for 10 weeks, just have them come in one day a week. There's homework and everything. I mean, everything is already created for you, all right there. And what books to order, I have the link and I'll leave that on my blog, the Dental Index and the Dental Index Junior, and it will be under extra income to order those books that correspond with this particular lecture. And the lecture also has videos. So you can even have your student sign up for the subscription. I decided to add one more payable link. You can either pay the full price or you can just pay monthly of $30. And your student can have that part taken out of the 3,000 and they have the lecture right there at their fingertips. So when they're doing homework or they're on extern, not at your office, and they need to practice somewhere else because they're comfortable with you. So you want them to maybe go to a friend's office and shadow and then do the hands-on, and then you have the phone. If they forget how to do a crown seat, they can just fall right back onto it. It is a great website, and within that website, you get the free website. So much knowledge there after 30 years, and so you don't have to spend the time typing up the lectures. You can just click and do the $30 subscription. And I made it that way because I know there's a lot of dental assistants out there that doesn't have that kind of money to just pay for the whole thing. So you can do the subscription part of it and use that for every class and just put it, all you would need to is have them use it on their phone or use it on a PowerPoint. And then you already have the textbooks and you already got the practice. You already got the staff to become instructors. Why not bring extra revenue to your practice? And if you're an assistant or a hygienist or a front office person, even a floater, and you've seen this video, suggest it to your boss because a lot of people don't know you just need the doctor's signature on a letter of the office letterhead to become an instructor within your practice. So you can send that off to the state saying that you train them and then they can get their RDA. It's that simple. But you need the lectures to teach them the words, charting, all that good stuff right there. And then move on with the textbook. And then you can order the textbook and the workbook, or you can bypass that. It's all up to you. And then there's ways that you can charge them that you already have within your practice that will pay for the schooling. You have a credit card machine, and there's more options that I've put under the lecture. So check it out. I'm not going to give all my secrets away, like I said before. I'm trying to help you guys, but it does help me as well. Now, let me just review. You can make money off doing a blog yourself on Weebly. I will leave the link for that. You could make extra money putting Amazon products onto your website. You already have doctors, or for assistants, if you have a hobby you enjoy, painting, I have an art one. All right. I paint wood pieces. Then you can also make money off Google AdSense, which is also on the website. You can make YouTube videos yourself, and after you hit a certain amount, you will make money off that. But make sure your friends and family members like it and subscribe. That is so important when you have a YouTube channel, okay? And that is connected to AdSense as well. All right, so I didn't just activate my AdSense for my websites. I just activated my AdSense for my YouTube channel. And I want you guys to know this because I have a cooking show too. I'm a jack of all trades because everybody wants to work for themselves at some point. So think about this. Um, so we got Amazon, then we got the books. You can write a book. You don't have to be perfect, okay? Don't be hard on yourself. If you need pictures for your book, right click on any photograph on the internet and then you save it, make it your own by cropping it, adding little effects to it if you would like, and then you can upload that right to your PDF file, which will give you the book. All right. And so you have photos and you have written things, at least 25 pages. And I get nothing for this, for being, I'm not affiliate to Amazon Kindle whatsoever. I just want to make a change in dentistry. I want my fellow assistants out there to do well in this next generation. Um, Times are changing. Social media means a lot. Utilize it. If you need help with websites, reach out to me. I am here. Let's see here. So we have Google AdSense. We have, okay, AdSense. And then you have to wait so long before you get this to be sent to you. And then you have 2 weeks to get it in the mail and get it on here. And I think that's it. Oh, there's another one, Yazing, Yazing. There's no affiliate links to this. It's just basically if you want to order something, you get money off of it. And then if you want to share it with somebody, you'll make a small commission off them. And that's under Yazing, okay? Yazing. Oh, another thing is whenever you're looking to become an affiliate with anything, you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the website. Look for affiliation. Click on that, and then it will just give you a simple application that most likely you don't have to fill out because your computer or your phone saves that information. And you just sign up, and then you'll get a certain commission off them. You might want to check that with, whatever you're deciding to do. I think that is it with everything with extra money. Don't forget to check out my teachable.com that I just did. That is just, it's such great information sitting right there, ready to keep on teaching other students how to become the best dental assistant they can possibly be. And wouldn't it be nice, doctors, if you don't have to pay certain people to get an assistant? You train them, you know whether or not they are chemistry right for that practice, because you can't have four people that are a certain way and one odd one that just never meshes. So you have that time teaching them and learning their demeanor. And if you want them in your practice, that doesn't remain like replace your assistant you have right now. That stuttered on that one, but that doesn't mean you replace the assistant you have. Don't do that, because karma's just not good. In fact, promote your assistant, have her be the instructor, give her a good hourly wage. Or if you're the assistant and you're bringing this up to your boss, tell them you'll pay rent for the practice, because you will be making that money. And oh, yeah, don't forget your Google business. You can add your school onto your Google business. And doctors, if you have a practice, make sure you're using Google Business, because that's how you're going to get found locally. And I understand some doctors are not shown this in the business aspect in school, and that is a shame. You're just kind of thrown out there to fix teeth. So that's why another reason I'm doing this. So let's get rid of these Sally Mae loans. And oh, wait, there are a few more other ways you can make money. Some practices are actually bringing in CBD oil into their practice to help control pain. Makes perfectly sense to me. So I have a link on my Dental Index Junior and my Dental Index Weebly.com sites where you make extra income. And on that, there are one for CBD oil, become an affiliate. They already have the website made for you. You don't have to do nothing but promote that. And you can actually add that link to your website if you like to. Another one is I have so many different ways of earning income. It's crazy, and I think more people should be doing this. Let's see, the other one. Oh, the RX one. Like I've mentioned before, you got um, the RX and then the Lower My RX. I have two of them on there, and you just click on my link, sign up. You can order the cards if you like. They're $10 for a big old box. Set it on your front desk. And if you're the staff member, you can bring them in. Say you're helping out the practice and you're actually making income every time they use that card. Or doctors, you guys all have that telephone system. There's so many different ones where you can send a text to all your patients. Guys, think about this. Sign up under the RX. You can do both of them because they may want the one or the other. These cards never um oh God, expire. They never expire. So once you send it to them, tell them to save it, and you don't even have to pay for the cards. It electronically goes to their phone, and they just say you're thinking about them and hoping that, to save on money. But really, you'll be making a commission, not off the prescriptions you write, but off a commission off all the prescriptions that are written. And if you don't want to do this, why don't you suggest it to your staff? If you're a DDS watching this video, and you know your assistant needs extra income, then why don't you suggest it for them to do that? Check it out. It's free. It doesn't hurt. I think that's all the options, and I will be looking for more. And I even found free CEs, a bunch of them that I've added to the websites. So I hope this helps you. I went through everything, and then I'm just going to go back on to teaching. Um, why I have you on here? I should talk about um, OSHA before I get off here. OSHA is going around practices. I've mentioned it before, but in case you didn't see those videos, OSHA, TOSHA in Tennessee, but they're going around offices making sure everything that is disposable is being used one time. Do know that your impression trays are disposable. If you order those new plastic ones that can be autoclaved, make sure you keep the package to it. Make sure your MSDS book for some of you um, seasoned staff members out there. MSDS is no longer being used. It's SDS for safety data sheet. Make sure everybody knows where that book is. Make sure it's signed. Make sure that everything is labeled with uh, the labels that you have to have on there. I'll leave the link before. I've left a blog on it. And in case you don't know those little icons, I have that link on the dental index as well. Because when you're in dental assistant school, like dentists don't get to learn business, a lot of dental assistant students don't get to learn about all this MSDS fun stuff. But because I used to have to be OSHA at a practice and tell people about their hair, their earrings, or their nails, trust me, they're going to be checking all that. And I will also want you to know that they do talk to each staff member and how you are working. So you need to know that and make sure that you type up a checklist, what all needs to be checked, and start checking it because the fines are hefty. And if you get fined, fall back on the dental assistant school. It will help you. All right, guys, this was a lot of information. I know I blabbled on a lot, but I'm just so excited to get this information out to you guys and help everybody. I want to be that one small voice that helps make a change. And see, there's just more. Um, Oh, there's definitely more. So, you know how you're on Facebook or you're advertising your practice, say you get something like a negative remark. I've written it down on my Einstein board, I call it, because it's all my ideas. But you have, no, they'll be looking at my ideas. But you have at Google Nest Bot. Oh, at Good News Bot. You type that in underneath someone's bad comments at Good News Bot, BOT, and that is going to block that bad text that you got, that bad review, because people are looking at reviews. Let's see here. I wanted to go to this real quick. Just bear with me. This is pretty serious because this could be anybody, just anybody. I'm getting there. Oh, okay. Well, technically, you're not supposed to be reading this stuff because, they don't want you to know that you're complaining about. But there is a group on social media, okay, that is about one dental practice. It's a big company, Aspen, and they just complain and complain, and they only want people who complain on this website. It's Stop Aspen Dental Group. And they want you to share this. And it just really bothers me because I know that I've trained dental assistants that do a great job, but they're actually being verbally attacked at times, and hygienists are being attacked, but it's not their practice. And it's the doctor's practice. Even some doctors don't like own Aspen Dental. They just work for Aspen Dental, and they're getting this bad reputation because there are some bad doctors out there. Just like there's bad assistants, bad parents, there's just bad doctors out there. And so there are haters. I don't know what they're called, trolls, internet trolls, but they are getting pretty heavy out there. And they're talking about reporting them, and new patients are looking them up saying, well, I was going to go there and get some work done, but now that I've seen this. So make sure that there's nothing like that for your practice floating around there. And that is part of the reason that OSHA is going around. Plus, on my dental index, I put that news, unfortunately, about that doctor that was in downtown Knoxville who ended up reusing burrs and stuff that were supposed to be used one time. And we all know there are burrs that you guys order that are disposable and one time use. And then the other ones are not one time use but multiple use. So make sure you're following the rules with all that because it is getting pretty hefty. And if you can't afford to buy all these extra burrs, then I suggest you look into my lecture that's already made up for you and you just go ahead and start teaching it in your office and advertising. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover under news. So, guys, take care. Be kind to one another. There's no reason to be rude to one another. You can make extra income and take that stress off you. 'Cause that's mainly where all the stress is coming from. Lack of funds to pay for your staff, lack of funds to pay for supplies. And you know what? When you reach into your creativity with writing a book or anything, it does bring you a lot of joy to do that kind of stuff. And if you feel like you don't have the time, you can voice text it and have your assistant type it up. I mean, assistants are willing to go the extra mile if you guys just keep that open line communication open and you show them the money, okay? Um, just trying to make a change. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And don't forget, please like and subscribe and definitely share my channel to help other dental professionals. God bless you guys.